Heart FM listeners and gender-based violence activists are expected to picket outside the popular radio station in Cape Town today. Veteran DJ Clarence Ford was reportedly fired from the station this week. He claims management bullied him. Meanwhile, in a separate development at the station, it's emerged that a former employee laid a sexual misconduct complaint against one senior staffer. Monique Mortlock is on both these stories for us. Monique, for our viewers across the country who maybe don't know of Heart FM, paint the picture of us of what it means to the city.
Heart FM is one of the biggest radio stations in Cape Town. It's also one of the longest standing radio stations, and it's really an institution in the city of Cape Town. And because of this, we've seen really thousands of people flocking to the side of Clarence Ford when he made the announcement on Monday that he's now left the station or he's no longer employed at the station. According to a news report in the Weekend Argus over the weekend, that's when the story broke. Clarence Ford spoke about alleged bullying at the station, which led him to make the decision to leave the station after 24 years here. And Clarence Ford, just like Heart FM, also an institution here in Cape Town. He has thousands of loyal listeners that listen to his show every day, and on a Sunday, that's his show Me Time with Clarence Ford. And when he made the announcement on Monday that following that news report in the Weekend Argus, in which he just gave details about the alleged bullying that he's experienced by some members of management, and this has led him to make the decision to leave in February. He said that after that report is when he received a call on Monday while on his way to work, on his way to do one of his shows. That's when he received the call to say that his services are no longer needed. We have reached out to Heart FM through their corporate communications office, just with some questions, not only regarding Clarence Ford, but also what's come out in recent days after Ford made the announcement to say that he's essentially been let go before his time, before that February cut-off time when he was supposed to leave the station. There have been media reports, social media reports of other instances of alleged bullying at the station by former employees, speaking to newspapers like the Daily Voice. And in one social media post by gender-based activist Reverend June Dolly, who has had her own experiences in her own life of gender-based violence, Reverend Dolly mentioned that there is a former employee at Heart FM that had to sign an NDA and who was allegedly sexually assaulted by a colleague of hers, and it's for this reason that Reverend Dolly then decided to implement or do this protest today, calling on members of the public to join her, not only in support of Clarence Ford, but against gender-based violence and against what she says is a toxic culture or an alleged toxic culture here at Heart FM. Of course, we're going to be trying throughout the day to get comment from Heart FM to see if the station will be willing to speak to us or give some type of comment on all of these, the array of allegations that have come out since Clarence Ford made that announcement.
All right, Monique, thank you so much. So, as I understand it, no word yet from Heart FM, especially about those allegations of sexual misconduct?
Yes, the only statement that Heart has made in regards to Clarence Ford, that was on the 20th of December when he made that Facebook post to say that today was his last day, and he informed his Facebook followers that he didn't even get a chance to say goodbye. Heart then subsequently released a statement just thanking Clarence Ford for his service, saying that he could possibly be the longest steward in the radio industry here in the Western Cape, having spent 24 years here at Heart FM and all around 32 years in the radio industry at other stations. And Heart FM only said in that statement that they thank him. They spoke about his contribution that he played to the statement, to the station, and that they would have liked to have him on in a different way, even if it is only to have him doing his Sunday show. But other than that, not really divulging much details about the decision, as he said, to terminate his services before February when he was supposed to finish up, and not giving any clarity on any of the other allegations that have made its way out on social media and in other news reports. Those allegations of alleged sexual harassment being swept under the carpet, and alleged toxic work environment, and allegations of bullying.
Okay, so not too much information to go around just yet, Monique, but we know you'll do your best to get us as much information as possible. Monique Mortlock out in Cape Town.